In this video we are going to talk about the ultimate guide you need to a wedding on a yacht, everything you need to know. So before starting this video, like this video and subscribe to the Best for Bride YouTube channel for future updates. Since you began exchanging thoughts of love with the intention of sharing a life, you will have already imagined the possible celebrations that can be held when the time comes. It is not unreasonable that the scene of a wedding on a boat with a lovely simple wedding dress or a new suit appears among these ideas. Several couples choose to marry like this, some with a more intimate party than others, but all with the sea as a witness. If you have this concern, do not stop watching this video to clear up your doubts and decide at once if the wedding cake is requested in your city or to be taken on board. These are some of the things to consider if you want to get married on a boat. The budget, the style of the wedding, and the number of guests determine the type of boat they require to get married. Each one has different characteristics, so this guide can help you decide. Boats and sizes. The yacht is the most common pleasure boat for weddings in marine waters. She is controlled by a captain and is characterized by good stability and a design with interior and exterior spaces, including accommodation cabins. The yachts come in different sizes. They can be simple single-deck or oversized with up to 3 levels and service crews such as waiters, chefs, and a captain. Although the capacity varies according to the size of the yacht, the usual thing is that they have the capacity for cocktails of around 50 people. The number of passengers decreases if the banquet is served at tables inside. Sailboats, boats, and launches are smaller and ideal for very intimate weddings or elopement weddings, one of the trends that are on the rise among millennial grooms. This bridal getaway does not require original wedding invitations for many people, as they are only addressed by the couple and, in some cases, 2 to 4 witnesses. The catamaran is a mixed boat between a sailboat and a yacht. By having decks wide enough for the celebration and conviviality, they are perfect for links that summon the closest friends and family. They usually have the capacity for about 50 people plus crew and, although there is not much space to set up tables, they could contemplate a delicious cocktail or food bars. There are boats of greater size and capacity that support from 100 to 450 guests, counting the service and planning personnel of the event. With cruises, they will gain stability and comfort, but the price will be much higher. How much does it cost to get married on a boat? Renting a boat is usually more expensive than a conventional event hall. Each provider will handle different rates, which can be fixed per hour or variable according to the number of guests. As reference prices, you can consider that on a yacht, you can organize a party for 30 people for $1,500. In larger ships, the cost per person can range from $2,000 to $5,000 or more, including banquet, decoration, and adequate and covered spaces to place the altar and even the table for the bride and groom, the fondant cake for the wedding, and a track of dance. Although it depends a lot on the style of the bridal link you are looking for, it is a fact that there will be details whose expense can be avoided if you celebrate your wedding on a boat. For example, if the banquet will be on the deck and they opt for a barbecue or a more relaxed cocktail, they will optimize catering expenses. Since the spaces will be smaller if it is indoors, it will be better to choose practical and comfortable furniture and cheap and original wedding centerpieces. It is also recommended to do without additional lighting or choose a low-consumption one that does not compromise the operation of the boat's electric generator, so a little less money. Ceremony on board or just the party? There are nautical companies that allow a simple ceremony without the need to set sail from the pier to suppliers and boat owners who offer daytime parties at sea for 6 hours or evening weddings on an anchored yacht in which the celebration can be extended the next day. Of course, everything will depend on your budget and taste, how much you like the sea, and even how prone you are to seasickness. If you choose only for the ceremony, it is best to do it on a simple yacht or sailboat, if the idea of a very, very intimate wedding makes eyes at you, with a short wedding dress and your closest relatives. The party can wait for a later date or the next day if it is a destination wedding on the beach. If they want to do it the other way around, They can get married on land and embark on a big party on a catamaran or a cruise that includes sailing if their budget allows. As for the organization, decoration, and other details related to your wedding, the boats enabled for these events have nautical planning so that they will be in good hands. Consider that the smaller the ship, the more movement they will have, so it is recommended that you wait to do the ceremony and serve food and drinks until it stops and not during navigation. Remember, always check the opinions of the providers to avoid surprises. Is it legal? Yes, getting married on a boat can be legal, only there is a but. On the high seas, international waters, they will be outside the local jurisdiction, and a civil registry official could not celebrate the wedding. For purposes of legal validity, the alternatives would be to do it before setting sail or in territorial waters. Also, you can always have a symbolic wedding with a professional officiant whose service you hire. How to organize an exclusive wedding on a yacht. If you dream of celebrating your wedding on a yacht, you cannot miss the following practical guide for organizing and decorating a wedding at sea. Organizing your wedding on a boat is a unique and perfect idea for an unforgettable destination wedding. We find many advantages when celebrating a big wedding on a yacht, such as the plus of holding the ceremony and the reception in the same place, the possibility of renting a yacht that has accommodation for the guests, etc. If you have chosen to celebrate your wedding on a yacht or are considering this option, you cannot miss the following video, which will help you organize your big day with the best tips and ideas. Choose the destination. It is likely that you already have an idea of the country in which you want to celebrate your magnificent wedding. Important note, it is essential to make sure that this is a country with a pleasant climate, such as Spain. Still, now you must decide on the perfect route for this day. Celebrating the wedding on a yacht allows you to navigate through different places and make several stops depending on the time of the marriage where you are. Therefore, we advise you to plan the route to make the most of the locations along the way and choose the most beautiful places to seal your love. Choose the perfect boat. One of the most fun parts of planning a yacht wedding is choosing the boat that will become your venue. When choosing a boat, you must consider practical aspects such as capacity, if there is space for catering and a party, and that the style is to your liking. Decoration. Now that you have your yacht, it's time to think about how you want it to look. The decoration is essential to establish the atmosphere and style of a wedding, and a perfect option will be the nautical theme according to the place or destination. Menu. The next thing is to choose the catering. What type of food will your guests enjoy the most? Continuing with a marine theme, incorporating seafood into a menu can be a great choice. In addition, you can create a menu based on local products from the area where you will celebrate the wedding. A sure hit. Entertainment. It is important to note that weddings are holidays in which entertainment must be present. But do not worry, since there are 1,000 possibilities to ensure fun. Hire a good DJ, a group of live music, dancers, and if the wedding is in Spain, why not choose a flamenco show? And last but not least, don't forget to choose a wedding planner that will help you design the perfect wedding and guarantee a most successful day without any stress. After watching this video, what have you decided? If you want to give an exceptional reception and party on board, don't forget to include towels, fans, hats, and sunglasses among your practical wedding favors. Your guests will appreciate it. And for the look, perhaps the wedding hairstyle you thought required an adaptation to suit the beach climate. Do you think it is necessary? What do you think about this video? Do let us know in the comments section below. If you want to hear from us again, make sure to hit that subscribe button before you go.